Hey, Hidden Truth Hunters. My name is Erlene Rosso,
And my name is Angela Bravo.
and we are your co hosts for this podcast. Do we trust them?
In this podcast, we're revisiting pop culture moments and trying to further unpack their meaning and how it changes based on our perspective and your guys's.
Oh, yeah. And by the end of this episode, we're going to learn the true meaning behind these hidden messages in the media by researching them and also looking how these meanings have changed over time.
Specifically in the Justin Bieber's Yummy music video, we're going to try and understand whether this is a tribute to his now wife, Hailey Bieber, or if there's something else that's kind of darker being conveyed.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. And as AMC students, advertising and marketing communication students here at FIT, we have a different take on this through the symbolism and visuals. So I think it'd be really interesting to just get right into it.
Oh, yeah. So, Angela, what are we going to be talking about today? What's our first topic?
So,
There's a lot to unfold here.
right. So the first thing that I notice, like as soon as you start the music video, there's young musicians that are performing to a large banquet, and it's just kind of like off-putting at first.
I agree. I mean, looking at the video at first, I'm like, oh, this is so cute. Oh my gosh. But then, after time, looking at what I've seen on the media,
Right.
is it really cute? Like,
I don't know. It seems weird. So, if you've ever watched the video, you would see within the first few, I would say like a minute or two into the video, you see Justin come out, and there's a few people at this who are kind of performing for an audience, but they're like in their teens. Like they're pretty young. And they all have actually the same color that I'm wearing. They're wearing red. And I think that's really interesting, the color going on there.
I agree.
So after seeing that, you're kind of like, okay, well, who are they performing for? Like, what's the event going on here? And later throughout the video, you see that there are older individuals and they're pretty wealthy. Like, their clothing is expensive.
Yeah.
They're like gonna have this, it seems like a nice time. And so, I'm like, okay, what does this represent? Like, are they trying to talk about youth in like this kind of setting for the music industry? Like, what are we trying to get at here?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, like the video starting, he walked in through like a back door, like the kitchen. Who would walk in through like a kitchen to like this private area,
Right.
which was the whole banquet. And then the individuals feasting, eating the food. I feel like that's and the food also. I feel like that was odd, didn't you think? Like,
yeah. Actually, I had like a different thought process when I was looking at this because it reminded me of Billie Eilish. I'll explain why. The reason being that this music video came out in 2020.
Yeah.
Like January of 2020.
Yeah.
And at this time, Billie Eilish was just rising to fame. Like, she was becoming really popular.
I know, my girl Billie.
I know.
I loved her.
Yep. And so I feel like the timing is kind of something to keep in mind because Billie was very telling of her audience that, hey, I really like Justin Bieber. I like his music. I appreciate him as a musician. And so they ended up meeting up because Justin heard about what she said. And, they developed this strong father-daughter bond. And I thought that was really cool. But then when you see an Apple Music special where Zane Lowe is interviewing Justin, he actually gets emotional when he's talking about Billie. And I just think that's so interesting. We'll actually have you guys take a look.
Everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second. So, yeah, it's hard because I want her to know that, she can count on me. But at the end of the day, I don't want to, I'm never going to force myself to be in a relationship with her. It has to be natural, right? So I just kind of, let her do her thing. And if she ever needs me, I'm going to be here for her. But
so after viewing that, it just got me thinking, like, why does he seem to get so emotional about this?
Like
It seems
hesitant.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It seems like a sensitive topic to talk about. And I think that he in this case might have been going back to his memories with struggling with substance abuse and being very young and being under like intense public scrutiny at such like a
young
pivotal
age.
age. And so, you know, I think it's just like a reminder that he's looking out for her, and he actually sees himself
in her. Okay, yeah, I could see that.
And he's trying to be like, I don't want you to go through the same thing that I went through.
I mean, he started off really young. Like, how old is Justin? I remember like 13 or something when he was on the street, like on his little guitar, and then he's like 30 now,
right?
But he's gone through a lot. I mean, from the going inside the industry so young, and then being in that substance abuse also really young, like, was something that we have to really shine a light on. And in this, we could see that Billie Eilish, he doesn't want Billie Eilish to go through the same things that he probably went through at that young age.
Exactly. This isn't the first time that this has happened to a musician or like a music artist, songwriter. So I think that's honestly something that we will get into later on. But it's just something to recognize in the situation.
I need to shine a light on immediately. Because it's getting a little crazy out here. Yeah. But with that being said, let's go to our sponsor.
Yes. This podcast is sponsored by Beats by Dre. In an industry where so many young artists are trying to find their voice while navigating pressure, expectations, and constant noise, clarity matters. Whether it's music, interviews, or the stories behind the spotlight, Beats delivers immersive sound that lets you hear every detail and experience every emotion. Because sometimes understanding the truth starts with really listening.
So in the video, we do see these different variety of foods. Really strange foods, don't you think?
Very weird. I'd never eat it.
Yeah,
ever.
like pig, like peanuts with like some pink residue, pink drink. Like, what are we doing here?
Jello, different colored, like weirdly colored Jello.
Like, what are we doing here?
I don't know.
But I mean, these foods are being consumed by an older, wealthy audience, and very unusual. So like from the peas to like the peas and the cheese puffs. Don't you think that has a connection to someone?
Yeah.
What do you think? I mean, to me, peas, cheese puffs, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You said it.
That's me. That I don't know, but that's what the audience, everyone is saying. Like, you know, there's a connection there. And why is there a connection there? P. Diddy was his manager at one point.
That's true.
And brought him to the industry. So is he the problem? Who knows? And he's not the first artist that P. Diddy has taken under his wing as well.
Yeah.
You know, as we mentioned before, but we'll wait for that topic later on. But we also see a pink drink that Justin Bieber brings out, and that pink substance with the peanuts. So like, what do you think the running on low really means?
I don't think we're talking about things anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean? This isn't food.
This isn't food.
Possibly people.
I agree. Which is really weird.
It's like unsettling.
Yeah.
It like makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, very odd. And we see the adults, you know, reaching out quickly to devour the food. And as they are devouring, Justin Bieber just stops eating. Yeah. Like, he sits down, everything is good, but then they bring out the food and he just stops eating. And my question is, like, why does he hesitate? You know? And we could see how this could be, you know, in a social setting where someone could be pressured and then realizing that I'm not supposed to be in this place. Like, this is not how I'm supposed to be feeling. And I feel like that's what Justin Bieber was feeling or was trying to interpret with that right there. Yeah. With that hesitation and the discomfort within himself and being in that setting with, you know, the younger audience, but then also the adults being the main attraction of this all. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like it really brings some tension. And the setting, you know, the luxurious where
Very bougie.
Yeah, like, apparel, like just the banquet itself. Very odd. I don't know. It's not something that, you know, we see, you know, as normal people.
Right.
I only see that in the industry. I only assume that of the industry. But yeah, very ritualistic in my point of view.
I also wanted to add that he did eat one thing, and I think it was like this sandwich.
Yeah.
And it had like a cherry.
Cherry, yeah.
And that can be symbolic, actually. Like, usually, you know, it means innocence.
Yeah.
And so I think that's really interesting. It could be seen as he lost his appetite, like after he had that. And he was like, okay, let's see what everyone else is eating.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And then at the beginning of the video, the cherry is red and then it turns black.
It was really weird. Like, I didn't actually see that the first time that I watched it. Mind you, this came out in 2020, so at the time I didn't understand like what was happening or like what other things it could be meaning.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just weird.
Very odd, very odd. But with that, the food, the people, the adults in the room, the younger crowd in the room, the promotion that it took to this video, like Justin Bieber put out pictures of little kids to promote this video.
Yeah. I actually remember seeing that. And it was on his Instagram,
yeah,
right?
on his Instagram. So a platform that billions of people are looking at. And why are you putting little kids as, you know, the view, the promotion of your video? I mean, I think that really has an underlining message. Like, it's not about the food, it's about the kids and the possible abuse,
maybe activities that they could be doing.
Okay, yeah,
things of that
activities.
nature. That's kind of not really what people immediately think of. You know, like at first, I think when you think of that, it's like, oh, cute, like nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it and I was like, oh my god, cute babies. Oh my god.
I mean,
and then the song was yummy, like, oh my god, so yummy, like chubby cheeks. But then we look back at 2026 and look back at the video, and it's like, so then what are we doing now?
Yeah.
What does this mean? Was he trying to tell us something deeper than just like the cute little babies? You know?
And something important to mention is that the lyrics actually are kind of hinting toward, you know, romance.
Yes.
Like, you could tell that this is about Haley
Agreed.
and their relationship. And so I think it's just important to realize that, of course, the first thing you would probably notice is that these lyrics aren't weird in the sense other than what you mentioned. Yeah. It's more romantic. Like, there's sexual innuendo.
Yeah, there's,
here.
I mean, yum, girl, you got that yum. What does that mean? Right. But I mean, if you, do you guys? Right,
we don't have to say it.
Right. I just find it weird that, you know, after, or not weird, odd that, you know, after the years, that the video was released, you know, we're in 2026 on TikTok, on Reddit, we see like a deeper interpretation within the industry. Like, there is a deeper issue. And then it's funny how like the viewers really connected the banquet to, you know, Sean Diddy Combs now that he's arrested, and you know, the Epstein files. I mean, and there is often a lot of symbolism behind this all. Like, from the video, we see the wealthy, we see the coded language around the theory of yummy, and then references of like secret exclusive parties that now, you know, have came to the media that, you know, Diddy was having these secret parties, the white parties, Epstein and his island, you know, having those parties. And yeah, I mean, I feel like the internet is really onto something, and, you know, so are we.
It's not wrong to see that there's these kind of ideas floating around, like, especially now with this new information. It's like, we're connecting the dots. It's changed so much since then. Like, we just thought it was a basic song. And now it's like, no, actually. Like, I think he was possibly trying to tell us something.
He's telling us something. But I don't think he can. Or can he? I don't know. I mean, honestly, my opinions towards this all were like, okay, the video was cute. It was we thought it was a romantic song. We thought it was a sexy song. Like, it was open to interpretations, I feel like.
Right.
And now carrying a deeper significant and a deeper meaning to it really gives these allegations like a bigger stance to like discuss on. Like we are, I mean, we're here trying to unfold this all.
Right.
And whether Justin Bieber chooses to address this, I think that we have to really shine a light that there's many artists that have addressed this, and have faced similar situations, you know, that, you know, from Diddy's Bad Boys record label to Jay-Z. Like, you know, Rihanna doesn't make music anymore, and she was signed to Jay-Z. So I feel like there's definitely some underlining issues there within the industry that we have to gather these facts and, you know, bring this to the light.
Yeah.
Because it's something bigger than just music at this point. It's reflecting like societal issues.
Right. It's very serious. Like it turned into something that I feel like I would have never expected. And I think others can agree with me.
Yeah.
And so I actually want to mention also artists like Kesha or Britney Spears.
Yeah.
They all are facing, or they were facing issues in the music industry. And it came to light. I feel like everything started to unfold in due time.
Yeah.
It just took, you know, like there's a tipping point. And I feel like everyone has their own to where they can't really handle the pressure.
Yeah.
And so I actually, you know, I think those are definitely people we should mention.
Yeah.
And there's probably more that we haven't even mentioned.
That is so true.
So I think with that being said, I actually did see that in 2025, during Combs' trial for sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution, Bieber's team actually released an official statement.
Oh, really?
Saying that Justin did not have any reason to be a victim in this kind of issue that Combs was in. And they just want to clarify that because with Justin's fan base, you know, it's very strong, the community and them wanting to know like if it's true because we've known Justin for so long. Like he's like our childhood. You know what I mean?
I had a birthday, my 10th birthday party or like my 8th birthday party, Justin Bieber.
Themed?
Yes, of course.
My gosh.
If I was your boyfriend, I'd never let you go. Hey, I could take you places you ain't never been before. Hey.
Yeah. So like it's personal.
Yeah.
You know? You don't brush it off like that.
Agreed.
So I think at this point, I actually really like that Justin Bieber's team came out with this because you could redirect the attention elsewhere where it matters. Yeah. Giving justice to the people who actually are victims of these parties and were affected not only physically but emotionally. Yeah. And so I think that was a really good move on like trying to explain this issue of holding people accountable, you know, because that's what really matters here.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like with that being said, we shall go into our next sponsor. Shout out to Hot 97, keeping New York hits coming. Don't miss out on Justin Bieber's new album, Swag, the track that everyone is talking about. Stay tuned, stay curious, and keep it locked up on Hot 97 for the latest beats and exclusive insights.
Today, we revisited Yummy, not just as a music video, but as a piece of media that has changed and evolved in meaning over time.
Yeah, from its symbolism and also the audience and theories that we have brought into light today, it is clear that we want a full story on this all.
Yeah, and maybe the question isn't, do we trust them? It's more of, why did we trust a certain source in the first place?
Yeah, I agree. But Angela, with that being said today, that concludes our video today on our podcast. Do we trust them?
Do we trust them?
Do we trust them? Do you
trust them?
Right. You know, it's something, you know, we need to really think about. I don't trust them. Do you?
Not so sure anymore.
Right. But thank you for listening to Do We Trust Them?
If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to rate, review, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
And go follow us to listen to more deep dive on videos you didn't really thought had a deeper meaning to.
Yeah. And next time we'll be unpacking I'm Just Ken by Ryan Gosling from the Barbie movie made in 2023, and how satire, masculinity, and performance can shape interpretation and conversation.
With that being said, see you next time, Truth Hunters.
Bye.
Bye.